Good morning and once again welcome to my YouTube channel, Pearson and Excel International Maths by Mr. Kamotho. We are going to explain example 13 and we are simply told to find x. And we have a circle with chords that intersect internally. And some times back we understood the property of two intersecting chords. And we understood that this stretch times this stretch is equals to this stretch multiplied by this stretch. In other words, you're simply saying that x multiplied by x plus 2 is equals to 3 times 4, which is 12. Opening this bracket, we have x squared plus 2x. Of course, it is going to be a quadratic equation, so the 12 will have to cross over. Minus 12 is equals to 0. And I want us to give this question the factorization method approach, or the BAC approach, whereby we can see our B is 2 and our C is minus 12 and our A is 1, so AC is minus 12. And we are going to look for two factors that when multiplied they will give us minus 12, and when we add them they should give us a positive 2. And those factors, whole number factors, do not exist. And if you don't know that, then you will spend so much time here trying to look for the factors that will not be forthcoming, because you cannot get two whole numbers that satisfy our requirement. Yes, we know 6 times 2 can be 12, and that is true. But 6 with 2, in any way, whatever the signs could be, they cannot be 2. Yes, we know 4 and 3 can give 12 in whatever kind of arrangement, but there is no way 4 and a 3 can give a 2 regardless of the distribution of their signs. The other one could be 12 times 1, which can actually work here. But when we bring it over here, 12 and 1, regardless of the sign, there is no way they can give you a sum of 2. So definitely you will spend the whole night there and you will not get the factors. So we resort to quadratic method approach. And that is why I told you quadratic method is the most popular and favorable method to solve quadratic equation, because you will never go wrong with it. So let's just get there. X is equals to minus 2 plus minus b squared, which is 2 squared 4, minus 4 times 1, 4a, times negative 12. There you go. And then over 2a, and a is 1. Having reached there, of course, we can already tell that x is equal to minus 2 plus minus 4, because b squared is 2 squared, which is 4, minus 4 times 1 times minus 12, which is minus negative 48, everything over 2. And because of this negative times another negative, of course they form a plus, so x is going to be minus 2 plus or minus the root of 4 plus 48, which is the root of 52, everything over 2. And definitely we need to get the square root of 52, which is 2 root 13, or 7.21. So we're going to have x is equals to minus 2 plus or minus 7. The root of 52 is 7.21, everything over 2. So if we take this positive value, so we can already tell that x is equals to minus 2 plus 7.21 over 2, which is 5.21, because of 7.21 minus 2 over 2. Let's see what the value of x is. 5.21 divided by 2, we get 2.61. We get 2.61 to 2 decimal places. Or x can be minus 2 minus 7.21 everything over 2. Now if we take the negative square root of 52, which is minus 7.21, and this one is just going to make our matters worse, because we're going to have minus 9.21 over 2, which is minus 4.61, minus 9.21 divided by 2, which is minus 4.61. And of course, if you look at our nature of the question, there is no way the dimension or the value of x can be negative. So ignore, or you can write not practical, not practical or not possible. So you can already see that our value of x, therefore x remains to be 2.61 to 2 decimal places. And that is just like it. Once again, please visit my YouTube channel, Pearson and Excel International Maths by Mr. Kamoto. Subscribe and share widely. Let us work together.